Let's take a look at even more examples of how do we solve questions involving dividing one polynomial by another polynomial, sometimes also known as long divisions. Now, we have gone over these steps multiple number of times. So these are the step-by-step steps involved, I should say, of how we divide one polynomial by another polynomial. And we have also taken a look at when does a division process stop. So when the degree of the dividend polynomial is less than degree of the divisor polynomial, that is when the division process stops. And at that point, whatever is the dividend, that becomes the final remainder. And we add up all the terms of the quotient to get the final quotient. Now, let's take a look at some of the examples of these long division questions. So let's write our first polynomial as px equals, let's say we have something like x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. Let's say this is our polynomial and we want to divide this polynomial by a second polynomial, and our second polynomial looks something like this, maybe x squared plus, let's say, 2x plus 1. So we are dividing p of x by g of x. Now, as you can see, both of the polynomials are already written in standard form. So let's just write the polynomials over here. So we have x cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. So this is our dividend polynomial, and our divisor is over here, x squared plus 2x plus 1. Now let's create some working area for us. So the first term of this polynomial is x cubed. We divide this by x squared. So we get x cubed by x squared. So this will be simply x. So we get x over here. We multiply x by all of the terms here. So we get x cubed plus 2x squared plus x. And now we subtract this term from the dividend. This cancels out. Looks like this also cancels out. So 3x minus x will be 2x plus 5, which is this 5, right? Now, can we continue the division process any further? Actually, answer is no. Because this one that we have, the dividend here, the power of this or the degree of this is 1. And our divisor, it has a degree 2. So the division process stops here, and then we say that at this point, our quotient is x, and our remainder is actually 2x plus 5. So when we divide px by gx, our quotient is simply x, and our remainder is 2x plus 5. Let's take a look at one more example. Now, why don't we do one thing? Let's take the same polynomial, px, that we had the last time, and we will just divide that by a different polynomial. So I think we had x cubed plus, I think it was 2x squared, right? I think it was 2x squared plus we had 3x plus 5, I believe. 3x plus 5. And let's just double check this. X cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. Yes. X cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. And this time, let's say we want to divide it by maybe x minus 4. So this is the polynomial that we want to divide this by. So again, we see that they are all written in standard form. So let's just write the polynomial over here. X cubed plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 5. And now we want to divide this polynomial by x minus 4. So our first term will be x cubed. So we have x cubed. Divide this by the first term here, x. So we get x squared. So the first term of the quotient will be x squared. Take x squared, multiply with both the terms. So we get x cubed and minus 4x squared. Minus 4x squared. Now when we subtract, the signs reverse. I should say this should be actually minus. This will be plus. So this cancel out. Now 2x squared, 4x squared, 6x squared, and then 3x plus 5. we get 3x plus 5 over here, right? Now the first term of the new dividend is 6x squared. So we have 6x squared, divide this by x, which is over here, the first term. We get 6x. So we write plus 6x. And now we get 6x squared. We multiply 6x with both the terms here, right? 6x squared minus 24x. Minus 24x. So when we subtract the signs, they reverse, cancel out. This will be 27x plus 5. Now we have 27x. We divide this by x over here. So we get 27. So the final term here will be 27. When we do 27, we get 27x minus 27 times 4. So let's quickly do it over here. 27 times 4. This is again some rough work going on here. So it's like 28. So 2, 8. So 8, 9, 10. 1, 1. What did we do? Yeah, this should have been 8. 108. Yes. So we get 108 over here. When we subtract, the signs change, and this will be 113. So now when we divide this polynomial px by gx, our quotient is this. Our quotient is this, which is x squared plus 6x plus 27, and our remainder is 113. Let's take a look at maybe one final example. Let's say we want to divide the polynomial, this time maybe 4x to the power 4 plus 6x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2x plus 1. Let's say this is the polynomial, and we want to divide this by polynomial maybe 2x squared plus x plus 1. So we want to divide px by gx. So here, if we notice, both polynomials are already arranged in standard form. So let's write it over here. So we have 4x power 4 plus 6x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2x plus 1. So this is going to be our dividend polynomial, and our divisor is 2x squared plus x plus 1. So let's create some working area over here. So the first term is 4x power 4. So 4x power 4, we divide this by the first term 2x squared. 2x squared. When we do the division, so this will be 2x squared, because 4x power 4, x power 2, it will be x power 4 minus 2, so x squared. So our first term is 2x squared. Now we take 2x squared and multiply with all of these terms. So we get 4x power 4. Then we get plus 2x cubed plus 2x squared. When we subtract, so this cancel out. 6x cubed minus 2x cubed will be 4x cubed. And looks like this also cancels out. So we have 4x cubed plus 2x plus 1. So now our first term is 4x cubed divided by 2x squared. So again we see that we get 2x. So the next term is 2x. So we multiply 2x by all of these terms. So we get 4x cubed. 2x x is plus 2x squared plus 2x. Now when we subtract, so this cancel out, we have a 2x and a minus 2x. So these two cancel out. And here we have minus 2x squared. And this plus 1 comes down here. So our new term is 2x squared. The first, so this is a new divisor. I should say new dividend. And the first term is minus 2x squared. And here we have 2x squared. So it will be simply minus 1. Right? Then we put minus 1 over here. And then when we do this, so we get minus 2x squared minus x minus 1. When we subtract the signs, they change, cancel out. So we get x over here, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So here we see at this point the division stops. Why? Because the denominator, the new dividend here is x, the degree is 1, wherein our divisor has a degree 2. So the dividend has a smaller degree than the degree of the divisor. So division process stops. So at this point we say that the quotient will be simply sum of all of this, which will be 2x squared plus 2x minus 1, and we say remainder will be x plus 2. So we say when we divide this polynomial by this polynomial, we get the quotient this and remainder this.